Hello, everyone. Hello. No worries. Okay. Everyone looks like is ready on YouTube. It looks like everyone, barring Team Burge, is ready on Zoom. So, time to start. So, enter your team names, Dave. Put your team name in. Have you got your? Yeah. So go into that. Click next, and it'll take you to section 2, the biscuit round. So, question 1. In the Bambi episode of The Young Ones, which biscuit is mentioned by Alexei Sale? Is it custard cream? Is it digestives? Is it shortbread? Or is it Garibaldi? In the Bambi episode of Young Ones, which biscuit is mentioned by Alexei Sale? Custard cream, digestives, shortbread, or Garibaldi? Jaffa cakes. Question 2. Jaffa cakes were involved in a tax dispute as cakes and biscuits are taxed differently. Which year was the dispute resolved? Was it 1986, 91, 96, or 2001? In which year was the Jaffa cake tax dispute resolved? Question 3. And what was the outcome of that trial? Are Jaffa cakes cakes or are they biscuits? Are they biscuits or are they cakes? Gorgeous, aren't they, Steve? They're gorgeous. I can't eat them without going moon, half moon, total eclipse. Yeah. Okay. Question 4. Tim Tams are biscuits from what country? Tim Tams are biscuits from which country? Is it New Zealand, Canada, Ireland, or Australia? Question 5. The rich tea biscuit. The rich tea biscuits were originally called tea biscuits. But which century do they come from? Is it the 17th century, the 18th century, the 19th century, or the 20th century? And I do love dunking a good rich tea biscuit in a good cup of tea. Now, question 6. I quite like a digestive with a slice of cheese on it. Which brings me to question 6, the digestive question. The digestive was developed in 1839 to aid what problem? Digestion, insomnia, infertility, or criminality? In 1839, the digestive biscuit was developed to aid what problem? Digestion, insomnia, infertility, or criminality? Okay. Question 7. Shortbread is generally made of 3 parts butter, 2 parts flour, 1 part sugar, or 3 parts flour, 2 parts butter, 1 part sugar, or 3 parts flour, 2 parts sugar, 1 part butter, or 3 parts butter, 2 parts sugar, 1 part flour. It's only made of flour, butter, and sugar, but what combinations is a shortbread generally made of? Yes, Steve. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Question 8. The world's largest custard cream was made in 2010. How heavy was it? Nearly 8 kilos, nearly 16 kilos, nearly 32 kilos, or nearly 40 kilos. So on YouTube, Ian has said that Tim Tams are just rubbish penguins. That's not his exact wordings, but he doesn't necessarily appreciate them. So how big was the world's largest custard cream? And in the feedback for that question, I'll tell you exactly how big it was in dimensions as well. In question 9, in biscuit terms, the hobnob is a relative newbie. What year was it released? 1955, 1965, 1975, or 1985? What year was the hobnob released? I'm hoping that phone that Anne and Steve are playing with is their answer sheet and not Googling answers. Question 10. How many years later was the glorious chocolate hobnob version released? How many years later was the chocolate hobnob released? Was it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years later? And that concludes our glorious biscuit round. Okay, let's move on to the chocolate round. Okay, so this is all going to be questions about selection boxes and which chocolate does which selection box does these chocolates come from? Okay, so the 4 options will always be Heroes, Roses, Quality Street, and Celebrations. Okay, so question 11, dairy milk. Do you find it in a Heroes box, Roses, Quality Street, or Celebrations? Oh, I haven't got any York fruits, and sorry. So a dairy milk, Heroes, Roses, Quality Street, or Celebrations? Question 12, a crunchy. Is that in a Heroes, Roses, Quality Street, or Celebrations? A crunchy. Question 13, Mars bar. Is that in Heroes, Roses, Quality Street, or Celebrations? A Mars bar. Question 14, the Twix, the glorious Twix. Is it in a Heroes, Roses, Quality Street, or a Celebrations? I'm not going to put a bounty on here because they're the ones that never get eaten, so that will always be obvious which ones that one's in. Question 15, a hazel whirl. Is that in a Heroes box, a Roses box, Quality Street, or Celebrations? That's a hazel whirl. Question 16, a twirl. Is that a Hero, Roses, Quality Street, or Celebration? A twirl. Question 17, chocolate eclair. Heroes, Roses, Quality Street, or Celebrations? A chocolate eclair. Oh, sorry, coconut eclair. Sorry, yeah, I'm just thinking of the wrong thing, but it is coconut eclair. I just can't read. Pardon, Neil? Yeah. Well, I will just go and confirm. I think it's chocolate eclair. Oh, wait there. Ooh. Confirmed. Coconut eclair, and it has a blue wrapper. Coconut eclair. I just can't read. I can type, I just can't read. So, question 18. Tangy orange creme or creme. Tangy orange creme. Is that Heroes, Roses, Quality Street, or Celebrations? Strawberry Dream. Is that Heroes, Roses, Quality Street, or Celebrations? And one of my personal favourites, the Green Triangle. Heroes, Roses, Quality Street, or Celebrations? The glorious Green Triangle. Where would you find one of those? Okay. Now, which brings us on to the cat's anatomy round, and Graham's not here. Okay. Cats' ears allow for a degree of directional hearing. How many individual muscles do they have in each ear? Is it 32 muscles, 40 muscles, 52 muscles, or 69? And Tiernan is saying on YouTube, meow. Not that long. Not that long. You'll be surprised there is actually a cat's anatomy page on Wikipedia. And it was considerably long. Okay. So, question 22. Cats have a better sense of smell than humans. But how many times better? Is it 5 times better, 7 times better, 12 times better, or 14 times better? Question 23. Ian is suggesting this round should be catanomy, which sounds a bit more easier to understand the joke when you're reading it rather than actually trying to pronounce it. Question 23. Cat saliva does not contain the digestive enzyme of amylase. Is that true or false? Cat saliva does not contain the digestive enzyme amylase. True or false? Question 24. Cats can swim. True or false? Cats can swim. True or false? And the last one in the cat round. Cats have really efficient kidneys. True or false? Cats have really efficient kidneys. True or false? Ian suggested, can I wait for him to throw Patrick's cat in the bath to test whether he can swim or not? And someone has suggested that this round is a catastrophe for them. Okay, so brings us to the Olympics round. The Berlin Olympics in 1938 followed the Olympics in which city? Did it follow London Olympics, Paris Olympics, Moscow Olympics, or Los Angeles Olympics? Which city hosted the 1932 Olympics before Berlin? London, Paris, Moscow, or Los Angeles? Okay, question 27. How many years after Berlin was the next Olympics? Was it 4 years later, 8 years later, 12 years later, or 16 years later? How many years after Berlin was the next Olympics? Jesse Owens is famously associated with the Berlin Olympics. How many gold medals did he win in Berlin? Was it 2, 3, 4, or 5 gold medals? How many gold medals did Jesse Owens win in Berlin? The previous year, this is question 29, the previous year, Jesse Owens set 3 world records and equaled a 4th in what length of time? Did he achieve this within 1 hour, within 1 week, within a fortnight, or within a month? Jesse Owens set 3 world records and tied a 4th within a fortnight or within a month. Question 30. The Egyptian weightlifter, I'm going to have a crack at this, Kadir El Tony, won gold medal in the middleweight class, lifting more weight than the light heavyweight gold medalist. And I think he lifted more than 35 kilos more than the person in second place. How old was he? Was he 20, 23, 25, or 52? Was he 20, 23, 25, or 52? And I believe he was one of the top wrestlers for the next 60 years for his achievements at that time. There's like a weightlifting Hall of Fame kind of thing, and he was ranked #1 for the next 60 years for his achievements around about that time. Not that he kept on weightlifting for the next 60 years, but So, question 31. India won gold in what event in every single Olympics from 1928 to 1956? India won gold in what event in every Olympics from 1928 to 1956? Was it show jumping, hockey, shooting, or archery? Question 32. Which of the following was not an event at the London 1948 Olympics. Only one of these was not a genuine event at the Olympics. Literature, painting, sculpture, cross-stitch, music, or architecture. Which one of those is genuinely not an Olympic event? There's only one of them that's not genuine. Literature, painting, sculpture, cross-stitch, music, and architecture. Certainly lived in different times in 1948. Question 33. At which Olympics did Israel make their debut? At which Olympics did Israel make their debut? Was it 36, 48, 52, or 56? When did Israel make their debut? The People's Republic of China did not participate in the Summer Olympics for a very long period of time. When did they return to competing in the Summer Olympics? The People's Republic of China did not participate in the Summer Olympics for a long period of time. When did they make their return? Was it 72 at Munich, 76 Montreal, 1980 Moscow, or 84 Los Angeles? Question 35. Melbourne hosted the Olympics in 1956. But where were the equestrian events held? Was it Sydney, Canberra, Brisbane, or Stockholm? Melbourne hosted the Olympics in 1956. Where were the equestrian events held? Was it Sydney, Canberra, Brisbane, or Stockholm? It's Steve's expression. Okay, that brings us to the end of the Olympics round. Okay, so last round, true or false? Bolognese sauce is named after the city of Bologna. Bolognese sauce is named after the city of Bologna. True or false? Question 37. Daytona is the easternmost town in Florida. Daytona is the most easternmost town in Florida. Daytona. True or false? In the film Starship Troopers, Buenos Aires is the city destroyed by the bugs triggering the war. True or false? In the film Starship Troopers, Buenos Aires is the city destroyed by the bugs triggering the war. True or false? Question 39. Live and Let Die was Sir Roger Moore's first Bond film. True or false? Live and Let Die was Roger Moore's first Bond film. The literal meaning of hypodermic is thin skin. The literal meaning of hypodermic is thin skin. True or false? Question 41. The term monoculture is used to describe a monopoly in artistic endeavours. The term monoculture is used to describe a monopoly in artistic endeavours. True or false? Question 42. A tamarillo is a fruit. True or false? A tamarillo is a fruit. Question 43. In cookery, a tablespoon is approximately 10 milliliters. In cookery, a tablespoon is approximately 10 milliliters. Question 44. Only one US state can be typed using the keys on the middle line of a keyboard. The way that Laura's got up there, I don't know whether she's got a keyboard in front of her. She's just having a look. Only one US state can be typed using the keys on the middle line of a keyboard. Is that true or false? Question 45. The V in DVD officially stands for video. Is that true or false? The V in DVD officially stands for video. Is that true or false? Question 46. Beth Tweddle competes in gymnastics. True or false? Beth Tweddle competes in gymnastics. True or false? Could be. You know me. Question 47. PDA stands for Portable Digital Assistant. PDA stands for Portable Digital Assistant. Something that no longer actually exists anymore now, really, with the rise of the smartphone. Question 48. Although the term au revoir is commonly used to say goodbye, it doesn't actually mean goodbye. Is that true or false? Although au revoir is commonly used to say goodbye, it doesn't actually mean goodbye. Is that true or false? Competed is also fine, Megan, on YouTube. Yeah. Which event is she associated with? Question 49. This was about the Beth Tweddle one. Megan was suggesting whether it's competes or competed, but that's not. I'm not worried about past tense or whatever. Is she associated with that particular event? True or false? Question 49. Drosophila melanogaster is used for a lot of scientific research. It is a fly less than 3 millimeters in size. Drosophila melanogaster is used for a lot of scientific research. It is a fly less than 3 millimeters in size. Is that true or false? And last question. Alfred Nobel, the inventor of dynamite, was treated with nitroglycerin. Question 50. Alfred Nobel, the inventor of dynamite, was treated with nitroglycerin. Is that true or false? And that brings us to the end of this week's quiz. How do you feel about that then, Dave and Gina? You've got a slightly shifty look there, Steve. Okay, how's everyone on YouTube doing? Drosophila melanogaster. Okay. I've got 11 responses, so I think that may be the number we might get because I don't seem to have got anything more up until, oh, just got 12. Okay, I'm going to have a look and see how we've done. Oh, you liar, Steve. It does feel strange actually being around when a new biscuit was invented. I'm just trying to find out now at the moment, Tiernan. So what was your name, Dave? Cribsters. Oh, it looks like it hasn't come through. Yeah. I'll just see if... Yeah, got the Cribsters. Yeah. Okay, let's just have a look, see. Only 5. Did you want more then, Dave? Oh, we have 5 teams in the top 5 slots, separated by 2 points. We have joint winners and joint second place. Oh, and joint third place. Okay. So, in first place, joint first place, or shall I do it from gold, then bronze medal up? Joint bronze, the Adamsons and the Squits never quit in bronze place. Now, in joint silver, it's the Tribites and James Hawkins and the Shadows on 33 points. Joint gold medal, we have Razor Crest and My Stick is Better Than Bacon. Now, what the chances are that's going to be Muscle? It looks like it is, Ian. Ian's responded on YouTube as in winner, winner, chicken dinner.